Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. So we're not in the Temple of Osiris, we're in a different temple. And we just need to, let's just look at our challenges to start off with. 2 more red skulls. Let's see, we did not complete the tomb without being damaged by hot water. Feels like there might be an amulet that just prevents you getting damaged by hot water. Maybe we'd get something like that. The only other thing is we need to step on the crumbling emit crumbling floors. All of them on the way out, all 8 of them. So that seems like that's gonna be a race. I guess if I've already been hurt by water, I could jump back in the water and grab that one. Not really needed though. Let's see, can't jump up here. Let me just get my bearings.
But this one appears to be off.
So the game has decided to give us quite a collection here. Let's see, so I think are going to have to do several things here. Like, we've got a ball, we've got something over there, there might be a chain link. It feels like the water is just gonna fill up. Let's hit the switch first. See what that does. Okay.
Oh, damn. We need to keep that switch pressed.
So, I'm gonna put this here, put this here, jump over here, stand on this, and then blow that up.
Not very subtle, but they do have their uses.
While that didn't light the element that I wanted to light, it works alright. Just hit these pots that I'm standing on the wrong side of. Boy, do I not enjoy this being so zoomed out. That is not fun. Right now, this should work. Seriously? I can hear just... Apparently I don't have any kind of like tracer rounds. Anything like that. Okay, so maybe I'm just supposed to solve this a little bit easier by doing that. Yes, and it did open up that.
Don't look down.
And you have a very drastic zoom in from that rather drastic zoom out. Then we zoom back out. It's questionable, why did they bother to even zoom in?
Just need to think it through.
So we've got a puzzle. First thing I want to do is collect everything. We need to get the ball.
We are close. We have brought the fire nearly to the end.
I don't know if that was what I was supposed to do or not. Or if I was supposed to actually roll the ball around. So if I roll the ball up here, I guess I could try and blow it up. And maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Like, first of all, if I put this here, nothing happens. So, the sphere of light, sun sphere, what was it called? I don't even remember. This water, I guess we'll fill up later. Alright. None of these puzzles have been super complicated. I kind of appreciate that. Alright. Oops. Try that again. Too many buttons being pressed at the same time there. I'm holding down the B button, holding down the left trigger, rolling the ball onto the switch, and I kind of have forgotten about that part. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that there for a second and then hop down here and run around just to see if maybe stepping on both the switches opens something. Apparently not. Putting that there doesn't seem like it does anything either. Oh, how do I get to this? I guess I have to do this. Alright, if I roll this and then try to blow it up maybe? Yeah, it seems like they've got a whole system here of there's a burnt mark on the ground that tells you where to place things or place the grenades, and once you do that, that's locked, so you wouldn't have gotten a second option to do that. We're probably very close to the end. Gonna do probably a little bit of a fight. I'm getting 100 when I kill these alligators, like, in the water. I wonder if it would be better to leave them. Well, actually, I'm seeing that my points multiplier actually does increase the amount of points I get. Challenge. We've got that score multiplier times 4. So the trick here is don't ever take damage. And it's taken me a long time to figure that one out. Alright, is there a ball in this section? Not really. And there's no, like, shimmering up a wall. Let's see, if I came back this way, I can't get this ball. I want to get that red skull. Let's see. Start with that. Interesting.
One down.
Alright. So climb up here. Take this. Slowly take this with me. I don't see how I can get this ball where I want it to go. There we go. This is my... I'm just hoping this has enough of a time on it that I can get it to where I want it to be without... Come on. Come on. Is it gonna land? Oh man, this is more of a challenge than I was expecting. At least it didn't kill me. So, back we go. This is even worse. I don't know why I tried to blow that. Go that way. That gets it way closer. Way closer. Darn it. Nope, nope, nope. Come on, get that collectible. That was too much work. Alright. So what are we doing here? We're gonna have to... It seems like these things reset and roll away. We're gonna have to get the ball to rotate that way. So I'm gonna have to get this. Where I want it. Here. If I can get past the rubble. And then stand on this. Maybe you can get a better shot if you put the ball over here and I stand over here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get a little bit better at this. Seems like the game has ever so slightly increased the way things work. So I couldn't do this with bombs. So I'd probably yeah, things are just slightly more challenging than they used to be. Feels. Stand on this. Right now. Now I just have to hit this and spin it again and I've got it. It's gonna work. And I think we're approaching the end here. None of these gas things are lit. So am I supposed to light everything, or like we found the bomb doesn't do anything.
It's time to run. Quickly now.
It wants me to run on these puzzles and land on all of these. Which I may have missed one or two already.
We're not free yet.
Meanwhile, yeah, I'm not sure it's worth actually trying to hit all of these.
Keep moving.
Now I'm going sideways. This is much more of a chase sequence than what we had seen before. Although this really is just the same stuff. There we go. Got it all. The thing that's killing me, however, is every time I die, it resets my score. So if I was playing very well and just never dying, I now understand how you could get a gold score on this. Of course, that's not really for normal people. We're on the Tomb Raider reboot Lara Croft outfit, so maybe we'll get a picture of her in one of the cutscenes. Sadly, kind of like the Temple Light too, you get very few cutscenes in there, mostly of only Lara Croft's behind, just because she's.
We've done it.
You're looking from the backward angle. I guess, to be fair, in this game they do side angles a little bit more, a lot better than Temple Light actually. Temple Light had the camera right up her behind half the time. I kind of like
back to the shrine.
The outfit from the reboot. It's an incidental outfit. It's not something that was really planned for a great adventure, and it's all torn up and has like battle damage on it. It's not a bad outfit. I think it's better than Rise of the Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider, Lara Croft really knew she was going to be on an adventure, and arguably her outfit could have been better thought out then because of it. Whereas at the beginning of the Tomb Raider reboot, just called Tomb Raider, she was just trapped on an island. So how many do we have right now? 782 gems. I'm thinking if I can't find enough gems to get an 1,000, I'm just not gonna do it. So yeah, 744. Seems like this reward area is a little bit smaller than the other ones we've seen so far. Let's go. We stopped collecting pieces and then moving back to the central location. Instead, they've decided to just have us. Let's see, we can look at the map and see where they want us to go. They want us to go to the Oracle's chamber. And the challenge rooms, the little stars that are around, don't get marked as finished. Nor do they give you much fanfare when you're finished. Or does it seem like you can fast travel back to the central area? That might be for a good reason though. It's been long enough to decide to question whether I've done certain things or not. I'm not seeing any gems around here. Not seeing anything like that. Just run on the wheel. I looked at all the achievements, by the way, on this game, and some of them require you to play. Oops. Well, that's an odd way to die. I wonder where I'm gonna end up. Some of the achievements require you to play a 4-player game and be like the one player that doesn't die in a 4-player game. Things not likely to ever occur for me, and very unlikely to occur for a lot of players. So this is just not one of those games. What is this? You've activated the combat challenge. Do you wish to attempt the challenge? Sure. We'll take you on. I'm about dead. I am dead. Interesting. Too much loading. Too much loading for that. I think I can do this though. these combat challenges can't be too much. They run out of bullets. And at least we know that the combat challenges are not things that go on forever, because if they were, they would have given you some kind of score or something. And my strong shotgun seems to work. I don't know if I could take much more of this. And it takes me a while. So yeah, this might be too much for me. I feel like this big guy is gonna require several different explosions. I'm totally out of everything. Like health and bullets. So that's what I'm back to. Oh, he only did take one guy to blow him up. This is still going on. This is quite a combat challenge. Come on, get him. Come on, hit the guy. This is way too long. And see, this was the element of the previous game that I hadn't seen up until this point. I hadn't seen the idea of doing a combat challenge and taking this guy is over here. And apparently he wasn't counted as one of the enemies. And there's a diamond. There's a diamond gem on top of that. No, and I'll just reject that. I wouldn't be surprised if this was actually DLC. That the combat challenges weren't originally in this part of the game.
Osiris is almost strong enough to overpower Sobek. One more and we should be ready to face him.
So let's see where we are here. We have this. Still feels like there's a decent collection of these. And this is flickering, so let's see if there's something in here. Nope. But also it didn't give me the complaint about it. Let's see, I'm trying to actually look at our level as far as the collectibles. Shrine of Osiris, collect 10 red skulls. Feels like I'm gonna have to run around everywhere, and I might need new abilities. Let's see. there's Sunken Chapel of Sobek. I feel like I've been here. I'm not sure I can be where I want to be. Oops. All kinds of collectibles that I'd have to come back and get. Have we been here? Like, obviously not. And let's see how does this play right now? It doesn't play at all. Seems like I can almost get everything. What is this? Why did that just unlock? When I press the button. Yes, this does feel like I'm gonna need an ice ability, and this feels like this might be DLC stuff. I guess I can hit that. Interesting. Let's see. If I jump over that won't work. If I jump up there, that doesn't work. I assume what's going to happen is that the game is going to tell me there's a certain point where I can just go no further. That's all I can guess as far as all of... Like, I've gotten almost all these skulls, and the one skull I would have needed to collect. And I guess I'm gonna have to run around and do all the challenges too, depending on whether or not I want to grind for... I guess that is the real question, is do I want to have to grind? And oh wait, something happens when I do this. Sneaky. So, I think the Tomb of the Embalmer and the Tomb of Frost are either places I've already explored. I guess they are. And maybe that's where this red comes from, is do you want to reset it in time and do it again? Otherwise the door is closed. But the concept of some of this is not making the most amount of sense. The concept of the battlefront fights, I hadn't thought of that. Looks, there might be little collectibles hidden everywhere. Might be all kinds of things hitting everywhere. This, I assume, is kind of the beginning area, and you can't go any further. You're getting the spinning circle. At what point was it acceptable to not notify the player that the spinning circle meant your game was saving? Don't turn off the computer at that time? Because that used to be a big deal, like mandated by Xbox and PlayStation. Now it seems like, at least for this game, they took it as an unnecessary warning. There we go. We're going a little late today because I want to clear out this area and collect everything. So this doesn't seem like it's taking too long. So as long as I can just roll over here, good. And there's another upgrade. Although that could have easily been a whole temple. So now it feels like this section really got everything it needed collected. That was the sunken Chapel of Sobek, and in the process we got a ring that would have increased our defense, copper ring of protection. In the process of this episode we got those things, and that's kind of it. Feels like some of this stuff should be sellable. And we're out of outfits, so we might as well just go back to lore traditional. The outfits are kind of pathetic and silly, and there's only 7 with all the DLC you can buy. Like, Square Enix really doesn't have a clue how to sell valuable DLC. Arguably, maybe no DLC is valuable, but they're certainly making an effort to prove that assumption correct. It's just terrible. Let's tie in Hitman into every Lara Croft game. Let's tie in Lara Croft into every Hitman game. I imagine it goes around. Let's tie in Deus Ex. Take our 3 AAA titles that we treat pretty badly otherwise, and just sell them. And I guess that is a tie-ins with the Western AAA games from Square Enix, because, you know, I think Final Fantasy is a Square Enix game, and we don't see a Final Fantasy tie-in to the Lara Croft side games. We only see Hitman, Deus Ex, and Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Anyways, we had already gone long. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.